A unique educational program takes migrant farm workers from the fields to the classroom.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight Sunday.
When we come back, hands that once picked fruits and vegetables are picking up diplomas. 31 years ago, the government established a program designed to give the children of migrant farm workers hope through education. Tonight, John Quinones has the story of two generations. The parents still toiling in the fields of America's western states, their children working in the classroom with the hope of a better life.
Rito Escareño has worked in the fields since he was a boy, picking cotton, tomatoes. Today, he's planting grapes. The life of a migrant, always chasing the harvest. In other jobs, he says, there's a chance to move up. Here, it's always the same, no matter how many years you work. And that's why he's always wanted a different future for his son. Seeing how hard this work is, he says, I hope he'll choose another way of life. Francisco grew up working alongside his father in the strawberry and cotton fields of America's West.
After working in the fields, sunny days, and it's just a different world, right?
Yeah, it's just, we never imagined that we would be here today.
Está haciendo una pregunta. ¿Y cómo se va a leer si es una pregunta?
And then there's Narcisa Escareño. She always wanted to be a teacher.
I love my first grade kids.
But as a child, her family could not afford to make education a priority. Like Francisco, Narcisa did what other migrant children have to do. She worked.
13, I started. Sixth grade. Yeah.
What was the toughest part about it?
Those long days and just the heat. Sometimes you can, just your back will hurt so much of standing up, just walking and cutting the onions.
Were you angry? How do you feel when you see her get emotional like that? Do you understand? Why?
Because I had the same experience working on the fields on sunny days. For example, after a rainy day, we would just the laborers, we would just look like literally like pigs.
They met as children in the migrant fields, and together they found a way out. Now married, they're graduating from St. Edward's University in Austin, Texas.
Let's try it on you.
But they might not have made it were it not for a federal scholarship program for migrants called CAMP. It began in 1972 in response to the landmark documentary Harvest of Shame. Over 30 years, thousands of migrants have left the fields for college. This spring alone, 2,400 will graduate. But there are so many kids working as migrants, camp administrators say thousands of them will never get this chance. Francisco and Narcisa are fortunate. For their parents, the graduation ceremony is an opportunity to get away from the fields, at least for a day. It is a dream come true, she says.
Did you ever expect this?
Honestly, no, she says, because life was so hard. Now, all I want for her is to have a good life.
Okay, Mom.
The next day, the parents are a world away, back working in the grape fields, but now with a little more dignity.
Francisco M. Escareño of Mexico.
And a lot more pride. John Quinones, ABC News, Austin, Texas.